pain you've carried was never meant to be yours alone. There is a weight you've carried silently, stoically. That wasn't even yours to begin with. It seeped in your nervous system through other people's choices. It's etched itself into your bones from generations back, and still you were the one left holding it. The betrayal, the abandonment, the guilt, the shame. But beloved one, what if I told you that forgiveness wasn't about excusing them? It's about reclaiming you. What if the very thing you thought was keeping you safe, the grudge, the wall, the anger, is actually what's keeping you small? This is your moment to put it down, to return to wholeness, to forgive, not for them, but for you. That is tired of bleeding energy into a past you can't change. This is your liberation portal, and it begins now. So close your eyes, take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, feel what's been sitting heavy in your chest begin to soften, loosen, and lift. There are some words your soul has been aching to hear, and today you're finally going to get to hear them. You don't have to carry this anymore. There is no timeline where holding on to resentment brings peace, no version of you that blooms under the weight of shame, and no healing that can fully anchor while you're still leaking energy into the past. You are not broken. You are burdened. And forgiveness, not the fluffy kind, not the bypass kind, but the soul deep body based kind, is the medicine. So today, we are not skipping past what hurt. We're meeting it head on. We're witnessing it, and we're transmuting it into gold. Welcome. I'm Cherry, your spiritual life coach, numerologist, and Lemurian remembrance guide. I work with women like you, the people pleasers, the overachievers, the exhausted givers who've forgotten that their power lies not in how much they do for others, but in how deeply they come home to themselves. This Merkaba series is a remembrance of the 13 sacred virtues encoded in your light body. And today's virtue is one of the most misunderstood of all: forgiveness. Not forgiveness as performance, not to make others feel better, but as a reclamation of your soul's power. So let's dive in. So how is forgiveness and energy body 4, the neutral mind, connected? This body holds the spiritual technology of non-judgment awareness, the ability to witness duality without collapse. When it's balanced, you can see the path and the purpose, the abuser and the wounded child within them, the betrayal and the sacred contract, and not rush to fix, flee, or flight. You breathe, you witness, you allow space. When it's unbalanced, we move into extremes. The ego demands for punishment, righteousness, and emotional retribution. But the soul doesn't operate in right or wrong. It asks, what needs healing here? So take a moment now to tune into your body. Place your hand on your heart and one on your navel. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4, and slowly exhale for 8. And repeat after me. I am safe to feel what I feel. I do not need to punish to feel powerful. I allow grace to enter this space. Forgiveness lives here, in the space where punishment dissolves and presence takes over. So what is the cost of unforgiveness? Let's speak to the truth with no filter. Unforgiveness is spiritually expressive. It fractures your aura. It exhausts your nervous system. It anchors your energy into trauma timelines that were never meant to define you. Every time you rehearse that memory, that story, that pain, you're leaking life force. And it shows up as chronic fatigue, anxiety that won't budge, manifesting the same pain in new bodies, creative blocks, spiritual disconnection. It's not them you're punishing, it's you. So say aloud with me now, I forgive not because they deserve peace, but because I do. The Lemurians had a soul retrieval ritual, and in their teachings, forgiveness wasn't transactional. It was a ceremony of soul retrieval, because when trauma occurs, part of your essence splinters off, frozen in that moment, waiting to return home. So let's journey now. Close your eyes and get comfortable. Breathe in, hold, exhale slowly. Visualize the version of you who lived through the pain. Maybe she's younger, maybe it's recent. Approach her gently and say, you did nothing wrong. I see your pain. I honor your strength, and I'm here to bring you home. Now wrap her in golden light. Let her melt into your body and whisper in her ear, I reclaim all parts of myself across time, space, and dimension. Let her come home. Let her settle in. This is forgiveness as soul reclamation. Here's some somatic clearing and mirror work. Forgiveness lives in the body. So begin by tapping gently on your chest, your thymus gland. This activates safety in the body. And say, it is safe to let go. Shake your limbs, shake out your limbs, drop your jaw, breathe with sound. Do this 3 times. Now move to a mirror. Look into your eyes. Call forward the version of you you've judged most harshly. The one who stayed in the toxic relationship. The one who snapped at her kids. The one who numbed, ghosted and ran. And say to her, I forgive you. I know you were doing your best. I honor the part of you that was trying to protect me. Let the tears come. This is sacred release. This is how the body exhales trauma. Karmic and clearing ancestral forgiveness is not just your pain you carry, it's generational. Visualize your maternal line behind you. Women who silenced themselves, who were never allowed to forgive, who wore armor to survive. And say aloud, I forgive on behalf of every woman who had to carry what wasn't hers. It ends with me. Now your paternal line. Men who had no language for emotion, who turned pain inwards or outwards, who knew no tenderness. I forgive on behalf of every man taught to harden. I return softness to this line. Now call forward all karmic contracts. See them as threads wrapped around your body. And speak this aloud. I revoke any soul contract that binds me to punishment, pain, or silence. I choose divine restoration. I choose energetic sovereignty. Let the cords dissolve. Let your field become clean. Let your frequency recalibrate. Place your hands over your heart and womb space and say aloud, forgiveness is not forgetting. It's remembering who I am without the pain. This is your soul's new template. This is your frequency reset. And repeat this daily. I forgive to be free. My light body is clear. All parts of me are welcome here. And if you're ready to anchor this work, go even deeper into clearing the patterns that keep you stuck in old patterns. Then book your growth breakthrough session with me. In this one-to-one activation, we'll trace the roots to your emotional loops, clear energetic blocks from your field, and help you return to full spiritual coherence so you can move forward, clear, empowered, and embodied. You're not meant to carry it alone. You're meant to be held, witnessed, and remembered. You are the forgiveness you've been waiting for. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next transmission. Hit like on this video because it really helps the algorithm, and leave a comment in the comments box. What reached out to you most during this episode? Until next time, bye for now.